As the tensions reached a boiling point, the world descended further into chaos, and the ominous clouds of conflict finally burst into a tempest of violence. In this chapter, the first shots were fired, igniting a conflagration that would forever alter the lives of soldiers and civilians alike. The crisp morning air was shattered by the deafening roar of artillery fire and the acrid scent of gunpowder. The peaceful countryside had transformed into a battlefield, where the serene landscapes of yesterday were now marred by trenches, barbed wire, and hastily erected fortifications. In a remote border region, troops from opposing nations clashed in a series of skirmishes that marked the beginning of open hostilities. The exchanges of gunfire were punctuated by the chilling cries of the wounded and the somber toll of church bells, a mournful reminder of the cost of conflict. Lieutenant Mark Collins found himself in the midst of the chaos, his heart pounding as he led his platoon through the smoke and haze. The weight of his decisions bore heavily on him as he grappled with the realization that the lives of his men were now in his hands. Amidst the violence, Maya Patel was on the front lines of journalism, capturing the horrors of war through her lens. She witnessed the anguish of families torn apart, the desperation of refugees fleeing the carnage, and the resilience of doctors and nurses working tirelessly to tend to the wounded. Back in the heart of cities, civilians faced the harsh realities of warfare. Air raid sirens wailed, sending people scurrying to shelters as the sky lit up with explosions. Market stalls once bustling with life were now deserted, and the laughter of children was replaced by the distant rumble of artillery. As the conflict escalated, the battle lines became more defined, and military strategies evolved. Aerial dogfights between fighter planes painted the skies with trails of smoke, while naval battles raged across the seas, where warships unleashed salvos of destruction. In this chapter, the flames of war consumed not only the physical landscape but also the spirits of those caught in its grasp. Soldiers forged bonds amid the chaos, drawing strength from camaraderie and a shared determination to survive. Civilians, too, displayed remarkable resilience, supporting one another as they faced unimaginable challenges. The rising flames of conflict cast a harsh light on the true cost of war: lives lost, families shattered, and communities torn asunder. As the chapter came to a close, the world grappled with the realization that the path of violence was leading to a precipice, and the question of whether peace could still prevail remained uncertain.